Roger, watching TVC Breakfast. It is 3 weeks since the Lekki shooting, and with all of the violence, destruction, and breakdown in law and order, normalcy is gradually returning across the country. But with this recovery comes renewed fears of mounting insecurity, as weapons looted from the police armory have found their way to the streets, albeit in the wrong hands. This has further crippled the Nigerian police force as it struggles to reposition itself in the face of accusations of brutality and human rights violation. With only 6.5 weeks to Christmas, many wonder if crime and criminality will be the coloration of the Yuletide. Joining me in the studio is security consultant Richard Amoa. Also here is security management consultant Ayola Jacob. Gentlemen, nice to see you both. You're welcome to the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Very good. Now, if you drive on the streets right now, like I was coming this morning, there was a place I still saw some boys carrying some sticks and all of that, where originally the police should have been. In fact, there used to be a police checkpoint, but the police were not there, and the boys were the ones, checking the vehicles and all of that. Although they didn't stop all the cars or all the vehicles coming in or passing the area, but they were doing random selection. I don't know, but that feeling of insecurity or anything can still happen is still there. Richard?
Yeah. Of course, it will be on the air because the situation as it is, don't forget, like you said, this ember period. And for me, just like the IG have appealed to the men and officers of Nigeria Police Force to resume or to be on the road. I think by now they should be on the road. But again, when you look at it, most of them, where are they going to work from? Most of them right now, their office, are they going to work from home? Don't forget this.
Police working from home.
So it's tough right now. And again, it helps us again to appreciate the good work that police have been doing. Like I said here some time ago that if you make enemy with your police, meaning that you're going to have criminals as your friends. So right now, Nigeria begin to see the need for us to. For me here, I'm an advocate as a citizen oversight on policing and security, and as somebody who is coordinating that angle right now, and begin to let communities understand that police is your baby. Police is your own.
Yeah, but the people have always seen the police that way. Yeah? What they stood against is the brutality.
Exactly, I'm coming to that.
And not police as an institution.
I'm coming to that. Okay. You see, the problem here is that just like any other institution, over time we have allowed individuals in police to become a monster, to become unchecked. Police institutions have become they become the lawyer, they become the prosecutor, and they become the executor. In a country where we have a government, it's not done anywhere. We can't say, yesterday I was discussing with some couple of friends and said that with the end SARS protest, every human being or every police officer right now should look at himself and say, I should be a new creation. I should be a new man. Because let's be sincere here. Police is not a force. They're supposed to be civil. They're supposed to work with people.
You're supposed to be a service.
They're supposed to be service. And again, I keep saying that no police in any part of the world, mark my word, can work alone without the people. Because the people are the ones to give you information. So again, I can be here to say all kind of things about the police, but the truth of the matter again is that it is a man that is happy, that's work with happiness. So those are the things we're going to look at. We're going to look at police, look at the government.
So an average policeman may not be happy.
That's right.
Yeah, that's where that is coming from. Well, but the point there is the police, like he said, is meant to be a friend who is keeping an eye on you, ensuring that you are okay, ensuring that you are protected from someone who has an untoward, feeling or thought towards you, and then separating such person from you. That's what the thing is supposed to be. But what the build-up to the NSAS protest, with all of the things that led to all of that, didn't seem to be so.
Yes, that's right. Thank you, moderator. What I want to say in this issue is that the issue of crime has got to a high level proportion in Nigeria because we have allowed the children to grow along with crime. Parents has relent from their efforts from everything they are supposed to do on their children. Maybe the government is not interested to bring the children in a very nice atmosphere. And that has led to criminality. So crime, police cannot curtail the crime of the country. They are just doing a very minimal.
It's gone out of hand, is that what you're saying?
It's out of hand for now. For now. Since 2002, I did say something. I wrote something in the paper about crime. That the issue of children is forming up a confrontation. And that when it happens, the government will not be able to curtail it. And this is what is happening 18 years after. Children born at that age, they are 18 years now.
No.
Now, policing, when you come to policing, our policing, they are underutilized. As a matter of fact, I agree with my other speaker.
Police in Nigeria is underutilized.
They are underutilized for now.
I'm just trying to take that in.
Yes.
Because I would be thinking that they are overstretched.
No. They are not overstretched. They are underutilized because, as a matter of fact, my friend have said it all, that they are not happy people because of their enumeration and package. Because average policeman in anywhere in the world, they have everything to themselves. They give them all the package needed. You understand? Even cash to spend at everywhere they are going. Because information is money. You understand me? So, by positioning our police and putting them in a tight corner where they have to buy fuel for their vehicles, buy tires when it's off, and buy even uniform they put on, it's uncalled for. On that area, there is no way police can perform to the expected level of the Nigerians. So right away now, while I'm talking about crime will not leave this country because Nigerian police security combinations of all of them, they deviated completely from their primary assignment. Now, we have places where there are crisis, communal crisis, where there is fight. I want to assure you that not all soldiers that go to the war front that come back alive. They could be devoured by any wild animal, and their materials are left there. That is why you see that the level of crime is coming down from far east, where they prosecuted 3 years civil war. There are a lot of remnants of armed nations still scattered all over their forest, uncatered. Nobody go there to remove them. And the peasant farmer that go to the farm saw such a thing. He was interested, and he picked it. I couldn't know how to use it because it's not trained for it. So you see, the young boys that are growing up now, right in the home, they will say, Daddy, this thing is good. They started using that. Anybody that has ammunition is a dangerous person. Now he can dispossess you of any of your time with ease.
All right. Now the level of security. Now Richard, the one there is, everyone has said that the Nigeria police has capacity. Capacity when it comes to the know-how, the skill. Forget about the motivation or morale that is low and all of that. But when it comes to capacity and skill, potentially they have it and they wield it when they want to wield it. How do we ensure that this is maintained and put on the burner every time that there are issues?
And that was saying encouragement and support.
From where?
From the community, from government, from all of us. You see, I have seen police.
But as much as Richard, as much as I know, we all know that it is a collective effort. But someone should lead.
Someone should lead. Yes, someone should lead, and that's where we're having the issue. You see, the backlog of police officers recruited during Obasanjo to this period, they were not properly trained. They were not properly recruited.
Wow, how is that?
It's obvious because if you look at the trend of the recruitment of 50,000 that the ex-president did, and compare them to the old generation of police officers, then those people see police as their career, but the present crop of police officers sees police as a job. They see it as a you see, there's difference between seeing a job as a career, as a profession, and seeing a career as a job for me to survive. That's why today, the last time they called for about 50 to 100,000 recruitment, you see the number of people that applied. I was saying, no, guys, if you want to apply for police job, You are not applying because you don't have a job. You are applying because you want to die for the citizens. You want to stand in the rain. You want in the sun to serve these people. But unfortunately,
I wonder if Nigerians have that kind of
that's the thing.
Because as a young person, if you ask students, what do you want to become? They want to be either doctors, or they want to be pilots, or they want to be lawyers and engineers and all of that. They want to be broadcasters. But no one really wants to be a police.
Yes.
In fact, you hear parents, God forbid, sometimes.
You know, I have that story. At 17, when I'm supposed to be going to university, and my father said he could not send me to school because I cannot afford it. Then, my father wanted me to go to a police form. That's the next thing he wanted me to do. Because he felt that, okay, since you cannot go to school, so I cannot send you to school.
So whatever is available.
Go on. But I said, Daddy, with the little I know about police, this is not what I want to do. But don't know that someday I'm still going to.
You're still going to be in the security circle.
You see, but the truth of the matter is that if we can make police very attractive for people today, if we get a lot of graduates today in Nigeria and make police the way it's supposed to be. For example, the way it's done in UK, the way it's done out of the in the US. A lot of Nigerian graduates would love to do this job because police is one of the beautiful career. Police is, we are supposed to see police and say, wow, say thank you, sir, well done. But we have seen police where a situation where you see a police officer standing by the room with AK-47 and his eye is red. A situation where you've seen police who have been transferred from Sokoto to Agege, who have not seen his law family for months. You see, that we're saying that the unitary system of policing we are having in Nigeria will never allow crime to reduce. And we keep saying this, and government keep listening, and they're not doing anything about it. Now, 13 billion have been released for community policing. And Mr. IGPC want to direct community policing from Abuja. It's not done in any part of the world. Community policing is done within community and the state. So that if there's anything, the governor, the commissioner of police quickly reacts to it. As a professional, broadcaster, journalist, wherever you are going to be part of community policing. In case you see any issue, you can report it. Your local radio station, your local TV station will be involved in community policing. The community policing, the police themselves will be having meetings with the community, and that's why we're losing it. Let me tell you, with these NSAS, if police have been doing what I've just said, that that community have been having meetings and they've been involved in those communities and they've been exchanging
interfacing with each other.
Nobody, the community, the youth, the community will say, no, this guy is our man. But the situation where the same police that are in a community, you are oppressing them. That's where we are having it bad.
All right. But the point is, there is this debate between a police officer being the friend and being familiar with the people, where he can be abused. That familiarity is abused. Or the police is supposed to be aloof. And because he's an enforcer, so he shouldn't be familiar. What should it really be? What nomenclature should that take? The
normal thing, the police officer should be friendly to everybody.
Okay.
That is number one. And the community should be able to accept them as their policemen who are working to serve them. In the area of community policing, I want to just brief into that, please. Community policing is just a sort of a wide program put on grant. And the first country, by the history of community policing, the first country in the world to practice community policing is Japanese. And they make huge success of it. So the community policing is not for the IGP to control. It's unusual. It's not called for.
Yeah, but the point there is, based on the establishment, the laws and the legal framework around the police,
they have to revisit it.
They have to revisit it.
They have to revisit it because it's not going to work. Because the community police is for the community. In the community police, every street have a community police patrol that move around and be able to know how many people that are living in each houses. The people, the aged people around in the community there, they're also community police members. Because they want to tell you that person that's walking that street is a strange face. And within a tickle of an hour or minute, they get the person questioned. Please, can we help you? Are you living in this street? Are you in this environment? That is only where you can reduce the level of crime. Because people who are coming in, you don't know them.
Now, when it comes to this community police, Richard, you know, we've talked about this thing for several years now. But what would it really take if we have to take that step right now? The government, like you said, released about 13 billion to, okay, let us start this thing. What should this be? What steps should really be taken to achieve this?
Yes, you know, like I've said, it's simple.
It's very.
It's just as the name implies, it has to do with the community. It's owned by the community. You see, but the police officer themselves that is going to work with those community, they are not going to be transferred like you transfer the other guys.
No.
They should be in that community for like number of years so that they can know who comes in and who goes out. Yes. You see, like I said, police is supposed to be friendly and be fair. That's why in other client, police is arresting you, is smiling, and it's making you look like what is happening to you. Yeah. It's not being harsh. You see, there's no man who calls himself a police officer and you are in a community and that community I don't have that community. And again, I think our people do not understand that the police is our property, that we own the police. Police do not own us. Because what? Because our money, that's what they use in paying the police. Police is not supposed to intimidate us. But again, a lot of people...
Do you think...
Let me finish my thoughts, sir. You know, a lot of people do not know their rights when it comes to issue of police.
Wow. I'm glad you've gone into the issue of rights, because it is the concept of people trying to express their rights sometimes that lead to brutality.
Yes.
And even the death of many.
Okay.
Of many.
You know, that is what has given rise to NSAS, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, the point is, because I was going to ask, do you think that the military, the military era, or the military days that we had an impact on the way that the police approach issues, even civil crime? You see police being so harsh, like you say, being so harsh and so rash and so, manhandling people. Ayoba, let me start with you on this.
What you are saying is quite okay, but I'm seeing it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
What I say about that is that the military, they have their intelligence departments that go about investigations. And they have the way of approaching every issue relating to crime, especially when they're indicted. But now, in our conventional police, like my brother said the other time, is that the orientation is quite a little bit low for now. You don't train them like the colonial policemen who have to go all the way to go serious training, series of training. The element of training this won't go through. It's just maybe a brief. But they go to read deep man. Now,
not like training in Goza in Borno State.
No. Now, we are talking also about what is going on in the odd areas of security generally. We have a problem on security, and we continue to have it because the HLMs, they want everything to themselves.
So as it is now, there's nothing Nigerians can do about this?
I think there's something we can do, sir.
Okay.
For me, I think something we can do.
What can we do?
What I think we can do is government needs to be sincere about policing Nigeria. A lot of I'm so angry because this is 21 going to 22 years of democracy, and everybody in power today went through what the NSAS is protesting for right now. And it's so sad that they got to power, they didn't think of changing the system. That's the truth of the matter. You see, let me tell you, sir, no country can do well without police.
Yeah.
No.
It's not possible.
Either in business, in anything. You see, I keep saying it, there's no way you can be paying a Nigerian police officer with a civil service structure salary.
No.
Pay them based on the risk they take. How much is bulletproof vest? A policeman wants to defend himself. What he used to defend himself is the same gun he's carrying. Why? If a policeman has a vest and has an helmet, before he think of shooting, he know that at least a policeman on the street, he wants to keep alive.
Those who have the vest are those who are going for a special operation.
It doesn't need to be like that. Okay, let me give you an example of Lagos State Security Trust Fund. Lagos State Security Trust Fund adopted the same police, but look at their behavior. Called RRS. The RRS behavior is different from ordinary Nigerian police. Do you know why? Because they go through training and orientation every time. If an RRS see your car broke down somewhere, they want to come and ask you, sir, do you need help? Can you go and get, if it's fuel, they go and get. But if the ordinary police, the nurses are, okay, you're not supposed to park here. This is your car that has got. No, you see, let's just say it the way it is. We need to help the police, and the police need to help themselves. And government to understand that time has come where police need to be helped, not just issue of salary. No issue of salary. What's stop Nigerian government to go to Ibadan Express Road, go get the land, build these guys a room and parlor or a self-contained and make it very beautiful. We are still using the same barrack that before I was born.
Oh yeah.
Guys, we are not treating police well in Nigeria, and there's no way police can treat us well. It's what you give that
you get out. Exactly.
So Nigeria, let's not deceive ourselves. This is time for us to look at the police and see them as our family, and see them as our brothers, and see them as our lovers.
All right. All right, we have to leave you here now. One way or the other, the point is the debate around the police will go on until government changes things. Richard Amoa, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you so much, sir.
Hi, Jacob, thank you very much for coming.
Appreciate it.
Thank you
very much.
Right.
Yes, thank you.
You're watching TVC Breakfast. Let's go on a break. We'll be right back with more on the program. Stay tuned.